Hello all heroes and welcome back to Invincible Guarding the Globe. There is a new hero pass available in the game and a new artifact pass that I technically haven't given any attention on the channel as of yet, and per some requests I am going to discuss it because I do feel like for new characters it is worth talking about these hero passes and if they are any kind of worth it in game. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get this disclaimer out right now. Objectively speaking, logically speaking, emotionally speaking, however you want to be, there is no value in spending money on a mobile game. None whatsoever. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's assign imaginary value to in-game purchases and discuss if these passes are worth it. So, as you can tell by the man on the front of the box here, this is a Conquest Hero Pass. And more specifically, it's a Viltrumite Hero Pass, because not only is Conquest here, but every other Viltrumite that is currently in the game, let me rephrase that, every other From Worlds Beyond Viltrumite that's currently in the game, I always forget that Invincible Omni-Man and Kid Omni-Man exists, they are also in here. So let's talk about it. First of all, there is a freebie section. The freebie section is freaking good. Like, it is bustin' with good stuff over here. We've got gems. Each one basically has 50 gems. That's just standard. Some fodder and some dossiers, but we do even have some free elites and pretty good stuff too. The last one was specifically like criminals, and other than Powerplex, every criminal is available in some shape or form. This one, on the other hand, gives some more exclusive characters. We've got Thula here at level 2. We've got Lucan here at level 6. We've got Anissa here at level 10. So 3 free elites, plus a nice pile of gems, fodder, and dossiers. Not bad for a freebie. I mean, we're not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, and it's not going to change... The free elites, they're not going to change hearts and minds. But hey, you know what? Freebies are freebies, especially Anissa, because Anissa hasn't even been in the arena shop yet. Some people who've been around a little bit longer, their Thulas or Lucans might be okay, but Anissa is particularly rare, so that one is pretty good. Plus, we did just have the massive Conquest event, and you might be in need of some fodder. There is lots of fodder in the form of Damians and Flaxen Leaders here. Not bad. Now, let's talk the paid side. That's the one that people really want to hear about. So, as is standard, the paid side has 200 gems at each level. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, totaling to 2,000 gems. There is a smattering of dossiers and gold dossiers in the paid side. There is your fodder for fewer points than on the free side. So your Flaxen Leaders and your Damian Darkbloods. And then there are elites. There is 1 Thula, 2 Thula. Let's do some quick math here. So it looks like there's 2 Thulas. There's an Anissa at level 8. There's a Lucan at 6. There's a Lucan at 4. Okay, so 2 Thulas, 2 Lucans, and an Anissa chillin' at level 8 here. But of course the biggie is the Conquests. The Conquests are only available on the paid pass. No free Conquests for us on the freebies. I kind of wish they'd give us one. It's not like you can even do a whole lot with one, but at least for the sake of collections, I kind of wish they would. But I get it. I get it. This is how it is. And again, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Getting any freebies, especially the Anissa, is actually pretty good. Now, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit and go to level 10, because at level 10, you get the Exceptional Plus Conquest. That effectively takes you a few a few rarities ahead of schedule, starting you off at Exceptional Plus. Other than that, we've got 2 Conquests there. That makes 4, 6, and then 1 there. One lone Conquest chilling at level 3. So that's 1 Exceptional Plus Conquest and 7 Elite Conquests. So what can you do with that? Well, Conquests, to get him from Exceptional Plus to Epic, only needs 2 Elite Plus from Worlds Beyond characters. Any fodder will do. So, 1 Exceptional Plus Conquest is effectively an Epic Plus, or excuse me, an Epic Conquest. To get him from Epic to Epic Plus, you will need another Exceptional Plus Conquest. And with this pack, you can do that. You need 4 Conquests, 4 Elite Conquests, to make an Exceptional Plus, factoring in, of course, fodder and all that jazz. There's 7 chilling here. Easy peasy. That is fine. That actually leaves you with 3 Conquests, 2 of which you can use for your first star. So basically, this pack has an Epic Plus 1-star Conquest built into it. Is that worth it? Well, let's talk price. There's 2 prices here. There is the $20 Premium Pass, and there's the $30 Premium Pass Plus. I could have sworn that was $40 before, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe they reduced the price a little bit, in which case, that's not going to change my opinion of it. Because, well, you know what my opinion is of the Premium Plus Pass? Worthless. Do not, even if you are the biggest kraken in the game, don't go for the Premium Plus Pass, man. It ain't worth it. You know what you get with all those extra tokens? Maybe some Flaxen Leaders, some Damien Darkbloods, and maybe some dossiers. Don't spend an extra $10 on that. You can get 2 sausage biscuits at McDonald's for $3. Save your $10, get 6 sausage biscuits from McDonald's, and eat them while you spend $20 on the pass. That's a better way. But anyways, like I said, don't bother with the plus. Just bleh. The Premium Pass, that's $20. That's a little more worth discussion. For me, personally, it is just about worthless. Because I've already got my Conquest up to Omni Plus. Now that puts me in a privileged position, but it also means that, ironically, whales are probably the last people who need to worry about this, unless you are down bad for some From Worlds Beyond fodder or some Conquest stars. Now for light spenders and newer players. Well, like I said, an Epic Plus 1-star Conquest is pretty okay. Bonus points for the fact if you already got a Conquest from the previous event, and maybe you're like a few copies away from a breakpoint. If you already have Conquest at like Epic Plus or even Legendary Plus, okay, then we're starting to get somewhere. A new player, ironically, a new player might be okay with this for the dossiers, but even then, it puts a bad taste in my mouth to say it, which is probably a sign that it's not a good deal. So honestly, the only logistically sound reason to spend $20 on this is if you already have Conquest and you want to crank them up more. Especially if you're close to like a breakpoint, like if he's legendary and almost seismic, or especially if he's seismic almost omnipotent. If I had a seismic Conquest, yeah, I'd go for this just to push him over the edge. So I think that's the one scenario where that would make sense. Now also, in terms of gems and dossiers, I mean, if we're assigning value to that, yeah, it's fine. But if we're going for the headliner, which is Conquest, it's meh. It's a whole lot of meh. Okay, so with that said, worth it if you're trying to push them over that edge. But if you're a new player, don't bother, because it's not going to change your account in a noteworthy way. And if you're a whale, then why bother? You've already got them. So, leave it at that. Now, I am going to give a brief little mention to the Artifact Pass here, because here's what we've got. We've got the Artifact Pass that is really not wanting to move. There we go. With specifically the Flaxen Drone Trap on the freebies and the new Oxygen Helmet on the paid side. This one is $15 and $30 for the plus. $30 for the plus, again, it ain't worth it. The only plus that I think is worth it is the Progression Pass, just because of how desperately you need all that material. and it's also cheaper. It's only $20 for the, I say only 20. This one is the only one that's worth it to me just because of how desperately I need XP. And because, well, you're getting it for the XP. If you're getting this for like the oxygen helmet, well, you can't even get oxygen helmets at stage 11 anyway. So having an excess of points doesn't do you any good except to just get some basic currency. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. The Flax and Drone Trap on the free side is actually pretty okay. When the hero receives a debuff, it silences the enemy and reduces their defense. Ironically, this is actually kind of okay with Conquest because he's got kit and stuff in his kit that is anti-debuff anyway, so this works surprisingly well on him. I mean, but also, I mean, you know, freebies. It's freebies. You get 30 from that, 35, 30, 40, 45. So you get almost a full set basically, and I think that one's available in the artifact or the arena shop anyway. So, you know, cool, fine. The paid pass has the oxygen helmet. Increase hero's defense by 60% for 15 seconds. Is this a good artifact? I'd actually say yeah. It's got built-in life or leech life, which is no small thing. Lifesteal, that's terminology. The defense buff is actually pretty good, and the 15 seconds, while it makes you want to be like, oh well, it's only temporary. The 15 seconds will make or break your entire fight. The fight is often decided in that 15 seconds, whether it's going to go your way or if it's going to be rough. So that's kind of something to keep in mind there. Now, is it worth 15 smackaroos? $15? No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, it is not going to change your account. If you do get it, I think it'll let you get up to like level 10, which is fine and dandy. It means it'll increase the stats quite a bit. But it's just not worth the money, man. It's just not. So just hard pass on the artifact pass and call it a day. For the hero pass, if you already have Conquest and you want to power him up more, the $20 pass is fine. Don't go for the premium plus. And the progression pass, that one I like. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. The progression pass is that's my thing there. I like this one. This one I like because holy crap, I've got a lot of heroes to power up. But that is that. Let me know what you think down in the comments below if this helps you out. And hey, you know what? At least these passes have a free side. Even if you don't want to spend a dime, you can't argue with freebies. Free gems, free dossiers, even some free Viltrumites. You know what? That's good enough for me. So yeah, we will leave it at that. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and we shall see you next time. Have a good one.